Hello everyone. Today we are here for a webinar which will guide you on all the aspects of ACCA. So may I know from which part of the country you are from and what's your existing qualification? You can unmute yourself or you can just write it on your chat. You're from which part of the country and what's your existing qualification? You can always chat. Yes. There's a chat option. Yes, so we have people joining in, so it will be great if we know each other. Oh, great. So you're from Delhi. Great. So please, guys, tell me about you. From which part of the country you are from? You can always chat. It's Sunday morning and we should be interacting because that will help us to know you better and give you guidance accordingly. Okay, so we have people from Delhi, we have people from Gujarat, people from Punjab. That's superb. So I'm really liking the vibe of Sunday morning where from different parts of the country, we have people who are really serious to pursue a career on ACCA. Maybe they're considering the option. Yes, also tell me what's your existing qualification. So that will really help me to guide you. Others, please interact. Feel free to interact. There's a chat option. We can always chat. All right. So today with me, I also have No Kushal, who is from IIM Kozhikode. He's a relationship manager. No, please put your video mode on and unmute yourself. Yes, so we'll first introduce ourselves before we start with today's lecture, today's webinar. No, would you like to speak something?
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Vidhi. So, good morning, everyone. Thank you very, very much for joining in, and thank you, Vidhi Eminent Academy, for hosting this session for us. At the outset of this, I'll just introduce myself. I'm the senior manager for business relations. I handle business relations with the learning partners and the university relations which we have in India. I, this is the sixth year that I'm working, and I'm really looking forward to this presentation. So once again, thanks Vidhi for inviting us, and we will proceed with the presentation with the deck. And if somebody, any of you, I mean, if you would like to turn on your videos, want to chat or maybe want to interact with us, please unmute yourself and please feel free and connect with us. Thank you.
Okay, so basically when I'll introduce myself, I am Vidhi Chheda. I'm a chartered accountant and I mentor CA and ACCA students, and my work experience is about 10 years. And today, Sunday morning, we have this webinar just to give you guidance about the most upcoming career in commerce, which is ACCA, Association of Chartered Certified Accountants. Let me tell you, ACCA is a 100-year-old institute. It's a body which provides this certification, which is equivalent to being a chartered accountant in India. And this certification will give you a global recognition. Can you tell me how many countries are there in the globe? Anyone has idea about it? Yeah. So there are approximately, if you Google it, there are 195 countries, of which 188 countries recognize ACCA certification. Also, the word chartered is not used by every certification. There are very selective certifications which use the word chartered. So whenever we use the word chartered, it has a lot of prominence. It has a lot of value. So being a chartered accountant in India gives you recognition only in India and even in certain parts of other countries. But when I talk about ACCA, it has a global recognition with 188 countries, more than 1,88,000 members, and the students across the globe, they have really welcomed this course. Who it is, ACCA is meant for which category of students? So I'll tell you, ACCA can be a very good option if you pursue it after your 12th standard. This is one solid career which you can pursue in commerce, which will give you equivalent recognition being a chartered accountant in India. It can also be pursued by any student who is pursuing any graduation, BCom, BAF, BBA. It can be taken up by a student who is already a graduate, or a student who has completed graduation, or is planning for some professional degree or pursuing a professional degree like CA, CS, CWA, MBA. This can also be a good option for qualifieds, like if you are already a chartered accountant or a CS or a MBA, you can always upgrade your CV with this ACCA qualification. Also, if you are working, if you are having a work experience, a working professional can also accept or can also start with ACCA. This will add lot of value to your CV. Kushal, would you like to say something? No, would you like to add something here?
Yes. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you, Vidhi. I think that was a great input. I just wanted to add that why did we start in India? And, it would be good to know our history and our background in India. Um, so, can you tell me how many of you have heard about the qualification earlier? Not all of you, isn't it? Okay, so what happens is if you look at our qualification and the nomenclature of the qualification, the partnerships that we have had, it's so basically lot of these students who have completed 12th commerce and are in BCom or have completed MBA, MCom, so on and so forth. There were very, very limited options, career options for them in order to what needs to do next. I mean, other than the Indian Chartered Accountancy qualification or the Indian Company Secretary, so on and so forth, there were very few options when we look at internet. Okay, Rahul is studying BCom honors ACCA. That's very good. Good to know that, Rahul. So there were very, very limited options when we were talking about ACCA and making a career in. And more of these organizations, like when we talk about the Big Fours, Grant Thornton, so on and so forth, and a lot of Indian organizations also started accepting ACCA, the chartered accountants, and the presence also brings a lot of exposure to the students. So basically, it started emerging as a. Uh, just excuse me for a minute, please.
All right, so I'll just continue from here. Guys, I would like to tell you why you can go for ACCA as a very solid career. I'll give you 5 best reasons.
Uh,
The first is,
sorry. There was some lag in my. So basically, sorry, what I was saying was, as it is also rightly highlighted on the slide, a lot of these employers started accepting, and the students started getting into. Now the beauty of the qualification remains to be, while you are in 12th commerce, or while you are pursuing your BCom, if you look at the nomenclature, which we will cover in further slides, these can be completed, the qualification can be completed while the time you complete your graduation as well. And of course, there are a lot of job opportunities that you get after graduation. So that is just one aspect I want to add without taking too much further ado. So Vidhi, please, you can continue, and I'll be happy to add tag along.
So I was saying why you should consider ACCA as a career option. So I'll give you some best points. First is this career option has a global recognition. So once you qualify this course, it's not only in India but across the globe you will be valued as a professional. Secondly, you will have employment opportunities across the globe. So there are around 7,291 approved employers who are willing to give you jobs as soon as you clear your course. Third, there is a lot of flexibility which is provided in ACCA. And fourth, it gives you practical exposure over things. And the best part about this degree is that at the completion of every level, you are awarded with a certificate. I'll tell you which certificates are awarded at what level. Also, why you should consider this option in India. Our country has a lot of geopolitical advantage after COVID, right? There are a lot of tie-ups we have with the countries, and also we are considering to make India a industrial hub. We will have a lot of opportunities in India. Recently, there were 5,000 job openings in India for ACCA. So I feel that there is a lot of financial ecosystem which will demand this profession, because as the economy grows, of course, we are into a crisis, but over a period of time, we will overcome this. But there will be a financial ecosystem which will create a huge demand for accountants and professionals like ACCA, right? So with a population of around 1.33 billion, the the supply of accountants is very less. So here there is an advantage that if you pursue ACCA, you will fit into the demand, and there will be very good opportunities across the globe, not only in India but everywhere. Big fours, industrial sectors, manufacturing sectors, financial sectors, automobile sector, banks, insurance companies, everywhere there will be a huge demand for our professionals. So I just like to brief you about the opportunities which you can expect if you do ACCA. So these are the companies which are hiring on regular basis ACCAs. So it includes, you can just go through the names. Every big name which comes into your mind, you will find it here. So be it a FMCG sector, or it could be banks, big fours, law firms, mutual fund companies, IT sectors, automobile, healthcare, business management, .com companies, everywhere a ACCA is in demand. This demand I am showing you is across the globe. But when it comes to specifically India, you can see these companies on regular basis are hiring ACCAs. So it includes a law firm, it includes Pepsi, it includes Accenture, HSBC, Nivea, Vivo, KPMG, Intel, so on and so forth. As I told you, recently we surveyed, there were 5,000 job openings. So these are some of the names which I have taken here. These big names are regularly hiring ACCAs across the globe, not only in India, but everywhere. Nu, would you like to add in something?
I think we are good. We can continue, and maybe while taking Q&A, we will add that to.
Okay. Also, I would like to share the opportunities in terms of packages. So in all, there are 13 papers that you need to clear as a ACCA. But Once you complete your first 9 papers, you can always start looking for job. After completing your first 9 papers, you can expect something between 4.5 to 7 lakhs as an average package. Of course, this is an average expectation. It can differ based on which city you are from, which company you are pursuing your job, etc. After completing all the 13 papers, you can expect in India a package something which will range between 7 to 9 lakhs. And once you become an ACC affiliate, or you have certain amount of work experience, or you have some other qualifications as well, the average expectation can go as high as 9 lakhs to 15 lakhs as a starter. All right. Also, there is a graph which will help you to understand what is your career graph, which you can expect once you become an ACCA. So this is obviously indicative salary, which is based on survey. This can always range more or less. But yeah, the range as a accountant, then financial accountant, over a period of experience, your career graph can really go up to a different level. In fact, out of every 10 ACCA, one ACCA is holding the topmost position like CEO, CFO in the company. So it's just not that you can be an accountant. There could be a scale up into your career graph. The reason why ACCA is so much in demand is because of the core subjects it teaches you and grooms you into. It includes international finance. So whatever you are learning, it is at global level. It includes international taxation, IFRS, which is the need of the hour, which is the most important factor when it comes to financial reporting. The entire ACCA is based on IFRS. You will learn audit, you will learn costing, that's your performance management, and even corporate law. These subjects are learned at the global level. So this is why when you complete your 13 papers, you are really prepared as a professional to deal with any situation in any company. In fact, there are so many versatile profiles which you can expect after you qualify your ACCA. It's just not accounting and it's just not taxation. There are diversified portfolios which you can expect. You can act as an analyst, you can get into investment banking, you can be a consultant, you can be a financial planner, you can be a financial controller, you can get a fund, you can do fund managing, you can be a CFO of the company, credit control management, chief accountant, and whatnot. So here, after you qualify your 13 papers, there would be range of profiles and you can pursue your interest based on your understanding and what your likings. So definitely, this will bring you a very good range of career prospects. So these are some opportunities which you can expect as an ACCA. Now, I would like you to explain the exam structure of ACCA. If you decide you want to be an ACCA, you will have to undergo 13 papers. So let's start with the exam structure. Now, ACCA has in all 13 papers. These 13 papers are divided into 3 levels. The first level is the knowledge level, wherein you have to take up 3 papers. Second, we have the skill level, wherein you have to take up 6 papers. And then we have the professional level, which is the last level, wherein you have to give 4 papers. So after you complete these 13 papers and 3 levels, you become ACCA qualified. Let's take you through the first level, which is the knowledge level, the first level which has 3 papers. Now this level has 3 subjects. One is accountant in business, second is management accounting, and financial accounting. So it has a combination of theory and practical. These exams are taken, they are conducted on demand, which means once the student is prepared, he can always book his session and give the exam. So there is no particular time in a year that you can give the exam. This can be given as and when the student is prepared. Now these exams are computer based. The beauty of this exam is that there is a lot of flexibility. A student can take up one subject at a time to maximum 4 subjects at a time. So if you are prepared for one subject, you can give one paper. If you are prepared for 2 subjects, you can give 2 papers. So this flexibility will help you if you are already committed with some job or other course. You can complete the course as per your convenience. Once you complete all the 3 papers, you are awarded with a certificate at the completion of knowledge level. This is called Diploma in Accounting and Business. I hope we are clear till here. Guys, knowledge level 3 papers on demand, computer based exam. You can give one paper at a time. At the completion, you are awarded with Diploma in Accounting and Business. I hope this part is clear. Please interact so I can continue further. All right, so let's proceed from here. After you complete your knowledge level, we start with the second one, which is the skill level. Look at your screen. The first paper I have marked separate differently, and then remaining 5 papers. The first paper of skill level is Corporate and Business Law, which is a theory paper. Again, this paper is a computer-based exam, and this can be given on demand. On demand means whenever you are prepared, you can book your session and give your exam. Remaining 5 papers, that is Performance Management, which is a practical paper, Taxation, Financial Reporting, Auditing, and Financial Management. It is a combination of practical and theory. These last 5 papers that you can see on your screen, again, these are computer-based exams, but these exams are held only 4 times in a year: March, June, September, and December. These exams are conducted at the British Council, which means you will have to go to your center and appear for these exams. Again, the beauty of this level is that there is a lot of flexibility which is awarded to the student. If you are prepared for 1 paper, you can give 1 paper in any of these sessions like March, June, September, or December. If you are prepared for 2, you can always appear for 2 papers. If you are prepared for 3, you can appear for 3 papers. And if you are prepared for 4, you can appear for 4 papers. So, based on your existing commitment and preparation, you can plan your papers. Unlike other courses, like if you do CA, you will have to appear for entire group of 4 or 3 subjects. So here, there is no such criteria. You can have your own preference of subjects. So if you want to appear for FM paper first, you can go ahead. If you want to start with performance management, you can go ahead. So here, you can have your own preference, and you can give one paper at a time to maximum 4 papers at a time. Again, I repeat, these exams are conducted in 4 sessions, one in March, June, September, and December. After completing all the 6 papers, you complete your skill level and you are awarded with another certificate, which is Advanced Diploma in Accounting and Business. Are we clear till here? Guys, are we clear till here? Can we proceed? Please interact. It will really help us to help you out. Okay, now after you complete your knowledge level 3 papers and skill level 6 papers, there is an option given to the student. This is optional, absolutely optional, where you can pursue your BSc in Applied Accounting. This degree is offered by OBU, that is Oxford Brookes University. Have you heard about Oxford Brookes University? Have you heard about it? This university has a topmost ranking across the globe, which provides a lot of certifications. Even you will have the option to pursue BSc in Applied Accounting. This is only if you want. How do you get this? So OBU, Oxford Brookes University, you are eligible to pursue this BSc in Applied Accounting only after you complete your first 9 papers, that is at the completion of skill level. Here, you will have to submit a thesis of 3,000 words. The topic will be given by the Institute ACCA. You will apply the thesis, and based on that, you will get the certificate of BSc in Applied Accounting. Now, this certification has a lot of value because OBU is one of the top 20 universities across the globe. If you opt for this, you will have to pay additional fees of 450 GBP, which comes around 40,000 INR. All right. Now, this is absolutely optional if you want. All right. Yeah, this keeps on changing, but on an approximate side, we have to shell out around 40,000 INR. Now, after we complete the second level, we have to finish the last level, which is the professional level. Now, look at your screen. The first two papers are called essentials. They are compulsory papers. The first is SBL, the next is SBR, strategic business leader. This is the first two papers are absolutely case based. The other one is SBR, strategic business reporting. Now, this is absolutely based on your IFRS. Now, these two examples you have to give compulsorily. There is no choice. ये आपको देना ही पड़ेगा. Then remaining two papers, you can elect two topics, two subjects of your choice. So out of financial management, I mean advanced financial management, advanced performance management, advanced taxation, advanced audit and assurance in professional level, you can make election of two subjects of your choice. So that way you will have to give 4 papers. Again, these exams are conducted in 4 sessions, one in March, then June, September, December. These exams are conducted at the British Council. These are handwritten papers up till now. You can pursue one paper at a time. Again, there is a lot of flexibility given to the student. You can have your choice of paper. You can have your own preference of paper. So if you want to give SBR first, you can go ahead. You want to give audit paper first, you can go ahead. So it is absolutely based on students' existing commitment, preference, and preparation level. After you complete your 4 levels, that's when you complete your professional level, you are awarded with a third certificate, which is called professional level certificate. I hope this part is clear. All the 3 levels. Yeah, are we good? Can we proceed? No, would you like to add something here?
Yes, so thank you very much. So after you complete these choice-based papers, any two, as Vidhi ma'am was saying, and once upon completing that, you are awarded with the affiliate status. So you become an affiliate of ACCA, which is another group whereby most ACCA members before becoming a member, you become an ACCA affiliate. So that is the level that you reach up to. And yeah, so Vidhi, that's all I wanted to add. And just one thing, perhaps in the skill level papers, when Vidhi was saying that these are held at computer-based centers. So what are these computer-based centers? I wanted to highlight a little bit.
Yeah.
So so for example, somebody is in Punjab or somebody is in Delhi. These computer-based centers are available everywhere. Even in Punjab, or if you go to our website at www.accaglobal.com, there is a list of on-demand centers. So even if you are in Punjab or anywhere remote, I am quite sure that, and or maybe in Gujarat, you will find one or two computer-based centers there. You need to connect with them, and they will do all the exam bookings, etc. with for you. So you can take these exams in any order, and once you enroll with Eminent Academy, they will always be there to guide you in order to understand which exams to take first, and uh, how much time is it going to take, so on and so forth. Some of the criticalities. So those things are there, and then the rest of the paper again in British Council centers. Most places in British Council, the papers are held. So yes, Vidhi is rightly come to that slide when we are talking about the affiliate membership. So I'll hand it over to Vidhi, and we can take it forward from there.
Okay, so I just completed explaining the exam structure. So it has 3 levels. The first is knowledge, 3 papers. Then we have the skill level, 6 papers. And then the last one, professional level, 4 papers. After you complete your papers, you have to undergo professional ethics module, which is not an exam, but like a online session, which is compulsory that you have to take. And you have to complete a practical training of 36 months. After you complete all the 3 requirements, you become an affiliate member. You become an ACCA affiliate. So there are 3 requirements. One, completing your papers. Second, professional ethics module, and 36 months of training. Now here, I would like to explain you something about the practical training of 36 months. Now there is again a lot of flexibility which is given to the student. After you complete your skill level, you can start pursuing your 36 months of practical training. Or after you complete all the papers, you can take up 36 months of practical training. If you are a working professional and you have job experience of 3 years, that is 36 months, that will be counted here as well. If you are a student who is pursuing CA course or any other professional degree and you have completed your articleship of 3 years, even that can be counted here. So again, there is a lot of flexibility. You can complete your 36 months of training before or afterwards. And if you have already completed or you have taken up a relevant job, even that will be counted for the purpose. All right. Moving on to next. First thing that really clicked about this course is the flexibility it offers to the student. Namely, you can attempt one paper at a time to maximum 4 papers at a time. Also, you can have your own preference of subjects you want to attempt. The requirement of 36 months of practical training can also be pursued at your convenience. The passing rates are quite motivating. This career can be really a rewarding career in India and outside the country. So these are some points which you should really consider when you are making a career choice in ACCA. Now we are coming to the next very important thing, that is exemptions. Now these exemptions are very important. These exemptions are absolutely subjective. When I say subjective, I mean based on your existing qualification, these exemptions will apply. Exemption means if you get the exemption based on your existing qualification, you need not take up that exam of a particular subject. But the subjects in which you are getting an exemption, you will have to pay a bare minimum exemption fee. All right. So let's start with this. This screen that I'm sharing is very, very important. If you want, you can take the screenshot of this. Now, starting with the first category, if you are a 12th pass student, there is no exemption given to you. You have to appear for all the levels and all the 13 papers. If you are a student who is pursuing graduation, BCom, BAF, in that case also there is no exemption awarded to you. You will have to undergo all the 3 levels and 13 papers. If you are a graduate, you have completed your graduation, if you are a BCom or a MCom qualified, then the first 4 papers will be exempted to you, which means you need not take up these 4 subjects exam. You can directly start off with the 5th paper. But 4 subjects for which you get exemption, you have to pay exemption fees. If you are a BBA clear student, so you have completed your BBA, 1 paper is exempted, so you will have to give remaining 12 papers. If you are a CA inter student and you are still doing your graduation, then 5 papers will be exempted to you. First 3 of the knowledge level, and in the skill level, tax and audit. If you are a CA inter student who has completed graduation, then you will get 6 papers exempted, that is first 4 papers, then tax and audit. If you are a CA qualified or a ICWA, then first 9 papers are exempted to you, which means you did not give your knowledge level, skill level. You can directly start with the professional level. If you are an MBA or a BMS finance, the first 3 papers will be exempted. So you'll have to undergo remaining papers. And if you are a US CPA, these respective papers are exempted. So based on your existing qualification, you will have to claim the exemptions, pay the exemption fee, and appear for remaining papers. I hope this part is clear. Can we proceed? Can we proceed, guys? Please interact. This will really help me to guide you. All right. May I know if we have any CA students, inter or final or qualified? May I know if there are CA students? If you are a CA student, just write in I am a CA student, or you can just show a thumbs up. Okay, so we have a lot of CA participants as well. So I have a news for you. So if you are an inter student, okay, this is only for a CA student. A CA student can also claim subject-wise exemption. So suppose if you are in inter and you haven't cleared a particular group or both the groups, you may still claim subject-wise exemption. So suppose in any of your attempt, not just the latest one, any attempt that you have given, if you have secured 40 marks in audit or you have secured 40 marks in taxation, you can still claim subject-wise exemption. You did not, even if you haven't cleared your particular group, subject-wise, even if you have cleared in CA inter, you can get exemption at skill level in these 2 papers. If you are a CA final student who has not cleared any particular group, either one or both, in that case also, you can claim subject-wise exemption. So if you have cleared your ECL paper in CA final, you can still claim exemption in your law paper at skill level. If you are a final student who has cleared SFM paper by 40 marks in any attempt, you can still get exemption at skill level in the FM paper. If you have cleared your costing paper at CA final with 40 marks in any attempt, you can get exemption of performance management at skill level. So for a CA student, there are a lot of advantages. This can always add up to your career doing CA and ACCA both. If you want, all the CA students can take the screenshot of this. This can be really helpful to you to make further decision. Now, as I told you about the exemption fees, if you join ACCA through an approved learning partner, like we are approved learning partner, so these are the 3 category of exemptions you can claim. But for every exemption that you claim, you will have to pay exemption fees. So if you are a graduate or a MCOM, you will get 4 papers exempted. So per paper, only if you join through us, this will be the exemption fees. That will be 15 GBP per paper, which comes to around 5,640 INR. If you are a CA inter clear, you will get 6 papers exempted. And per paper, if you join through us, you will have to pay a minimum amount of exemption fee, which is right in front of your screen. If you are a CA qualified, then the first 9 papers are exempted to you. Per paper, you will have to pay 20 GBP, which comes to around 17,000 INR. Now, when you are counting the opportunities, when you're doing your SWOT analysis, of course, the most important and critical factor would be the cost or the investment which is involved in this course. So the next thing which I will take you through is the investment you need to make. Your expenses can be classified into 3 categories. 1, you pay to the institute. Second, you pay as your coaching fees to the approved learning partners. And third is your material cost. The payments which you are supposed to make to ACCA can be categorized into 4 more divisions. 1, you have to first register yourself. This is like a one-time expense. Then every time you give exam, you have to pay exam fees for the subject you are planning to take the exam. Then once you clear all the 13 papers, you will have to pay fees for professional ethics module. Again, that's one time. And annual subscription has to be paid every year. Nu, would you like to brief us on this?
Yes, I think Vidhi, you've covered this it all, the knowledge, skill, and professional level papers and the exemption fees that is also there. Just that yeah, even the annual subscription fees as well. So I think that sums it up properly.
Okay, so one more thing I would like to add here is
Yes.
that if you register through us, I mean, if you join us for your coaching, we will bear the registration fees on your behalf. And you will also get a waiver of around 50%, right? No? In the first year of ACCA. So that can be really an advantage to you. Also, you can take a screenshot of this. This is your exam fees. This is approximately, this keeps on changing, varying a little bit. So if anybody has this question, what is the investment that is involved in Indian currency? So at knowledge level, exam fee for every subject is 79 GBP, which comes to around 7,000 rupees. So for all the three papers, you will have to shell out 22,000 INR on an approximate range. All right. Skill level, all the papers, there are two dates wherein you can pay the exam fees. One is the early bird and second is the standard price. If you apply for exam at the early bird date, you pay a little concessional exam fee. But if you apply for your exams at the standard date, you have to pay around a standard fee. So whatever it is, all the 6 papers, if you apply early bird, would cost you around 64,000 for all the 6 papers. And if you pay at the standard date, it would cost you around 67,000. This is for all the 6 papers. But if you are giving one paper at a time, you can divide this by 6. Coming to professional level, the last 4 papers, the SBL paper should cost you around 17,000 if you register yourself at the early bird date, or it should cost you around 18,500 if you pay the fees at the standard date. SBR paper should nearly cost you around 13,600 if you register yourself as an early bird, or 14,500. Remaining 2 papers should cost you something between 27 to 29,000. I hope the exam fees, the investment that you have to make is clear. Can we proceed, guys? Yes, can we proceed?
Sorry, Vidhi, if I can add something.
Yeah, sure.
The just that these exam fees can be paid as and when you go. I mean, as and when the student will take an exam. So, for example, somebody is writing accounting in business, they need to pay just 79 pounds and not the entire group fees. And
Okay.
whenever you are giving, say, a management accounting or financial accounting, during that time only they have to, whenever a student is taking a particular exam, during that time, they need to pay the exam fees. I mean, it doesn't need to be paid all at once.
Yeah, so basically you can appear one paper at a time. So you'll pay for one paper that you are appearing. If you're appearing for 2 papers, you'll have to pay exam fee for 2 papers. This is just an approximate idea that this is the investment which will be involved if you start from the first paper till the last. So it is absolutely subjective what all exams you are giving. So the cost will obviously vary. Okay. Now coming to us. We are eminent ACCA Academy. We are approved learning partners. We are authorized to coach for ACCA. If you join us, the procedure that you'll have to follow can be divided into three steps. First, you take up coaching with us. We will register yourself. We will prepare you for the exam. We take live lectures. We take online lectures. We also conduct mock tests. We will prepare you for the exam. Once you are prepared, you can pay the exam fee for 1 paper, 2 paper to maximum 4 papers. You appear for the exam. Once you clear your paper, your level, you will be getting certification at the completion of that level. Okay. Now, why should you prefer us as your coaching partner? Because we provide superb facilities to our students. It includes at all the levels, all the subjects we provide coaching. The faculties, there will be no compromise on the faculties. We have the best faculties to train you and prepare you for the exam. The study material that we used is the authorized one. We either use Kaplan or GBP. We have a very focused approach. We provide the highest number of coaching hours across India. Our batches are conducted on the weekends and weekdays. For skill level and professional level, we conduct our classes only on the weekends.
Excuse me,
For
ma'am.
knowledge level, yes.
Ma'am, may I ask you a question? Ma'am, I have joined late. Can you please tell me what is the answer writing mode, ma'am? Likewise in C or ma'am in tick mark option.
Yeah, let me just finish this. I'll brief you up about it since you have joined late. We also provide you the recordings in case you have missed the lecture. Of course, we will take your test so that we can assess your preparation level. Not only that, if you take our live lectures, we have excellent infrastructure. If you choose us as an online partner, definitely your doubts will be resolved there and then. The faculty will be always available at your disposal. We will provide you end-to-end guidance, how you should register and how you should prepare for your exam and everything. We also provide installment facilities. We also help you with the placement assistance. We have tie-ups with a lot of placement portals, so we will help you if to find a better job. We also conduct special workshops which will help you to be a better professional when you enter into your corporate life. So when you join us, definitely you will see an edge over others. Now coming to our fees. Now I have some great news for you. So we provide coaching in 3 ways. One, as you can see on your screen, the first 4 subjects, that is 3 of knowledge level and 1 for the skill level, these are all on demand exams. Our coaching fees is 85,000, but if you enroll us today, if you join us today, we will give you a flat discount of 20,000 inclusive of GST if you pay lump sum. But in case you don't want to pay lump sum, we will also help you up with the installment facilities as you can see on your screen. If you are joining us for the skill level, 5 subjects, the coaching fees is 1 lakh. But again, we are providing discount of 20,000 lump sum inclusive of GST. If you don't want to pay lump sum, you can pay installments. The installments are right in front of you. And if you are joining us for professional level, our coaching fees is 1,15,000. Again, we are providing a discount of 20,000 lump sum inclusive of GST. And if you want, we can also give you installment facilities right in front of you. If you don't want to join us for the entire slab, you can join us subject wise. You can call us if you are interested to join us. I am sharing the payment link. If you are interested to join us, we will also share a demo link with you. You can see the demo and join us and make a decision today. I am sharing the payment link with all of you. If you are interested, you can enroll us today by just making a payment of 5,000 and grab the discount of 20,000. To contact us, you can just save the details of our contact. You can call us at 8080324444. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram. We have our YouTube channel where we keep on uploading the videos and informative videos for you. You can mail us at this email ID. Okay, please record this and then I will take you quickly through whatever we have discussed for all the participants who have joined late. But first you can save all the contact details or you can just take the screenshot. No, would you like to add up to anything here?
I think you've summed it up quite well, the visa structure, etc. We can move to Q&A as, some of them, Piyush, etc. Some of them have come late, so I think we should move to Q&A that if they have any questions so that we can build up upon more.
Yeah, so we will take question and answers, and before that I'll just take 5 minutes to quickly take you through whatever we have discussed in today's session. So those who have joined late, this is only for you. So this is about Association of Chartered Certified Accountants. This ACCA has a reputation which is over 100 years old. This provides you a degree which is Chartered Accountancy at global level. This degree has a lot of prominence and importance across the globe. 188 countries recognize your degree. There are more than 1,88,000 members and more than 5,20,000 students across the globe. This course is ideal for commerce student at any level. So if you are a 12th commerce student, or if you are a student pursuing graduation, or you are a graduate, or you are pursuing any other professional degree as CA, CS, MBA, CWA. If you are a qualified, definitely you should go for ACCA. And if you are a working professional, definitely you can pursue it along with your existing commitments. ACCA gives you global recognition. There are 7,291 approved employers across the globe which are ready to hire you once you qualify your degree. There is a lot of flexibility which is provided to the student. Practical experience is also one of the important features of this. And at the completion of every level, you are awarded with a certificate. Coming to opportunities, there is a wide range of companies which are ready to hire you, ranging from FMCG banks, .com companies, IT companies, healthcare, business management, mutual fund, name it, and these companies are ready to hire. Coming to India, law firms, audit firms, Vivo, FMCG sector, IT sector, banks, Grant Thornton, Johnson's, these are some frequent employers who are regularly hiring ACCAs. The expectation of salary can range. This is the range you can expect. Of course, this is subjective. It depends upon the demand, the company where you are applying for job. All right. The subjects, the core subjects that are covered throughout the ACCA, they include international finance, international taxation, international audit, international reporting, which is absolutely based on IFRS, corporate law, performance management. So you can expect a wide range of career prospects, which can range from accountant to analyst to CFO to treasurer to consultant and whatnot. Coming to exam structure, there are total 13 papers, and these 13 papers are divided into 3 levels: knowledge level, skill level, professional level. At knowledge level, you have to appear for 3 papers. At skill level, 6 papers. At professional level, 4 papers. Knowledge level 3 papers is a combination of theory and practical. These 3 exams can be given 1 at a time, 2, 3 at a time, as per your convenience, your preference. You can have your own preference of subjects. So there is no particular order by which you have to give your exams. These exams are conducted on demand. So as and when the student is prepared, he can appear for the exam. We can book the session. These are computer-based exams. After completing these three papers, you complete your knowledge level and you are awarded with diploma in accounting and business. Skill level, the first paper is again on demand. Remaining 5 papers are conducted in 4 sessions of the year: March, June, September, December. All these exams are computer based. After you complete your 6 papers, you are awarded with another certificate, which is Advanced Diploma in Accounting and Business. Coming to the option of OBU. So this is optional if a student wants to pursue BSc in Applied Accounting from Oxford Brookes University. This can be pursued. You have to submit a thesis of 3,000 words and you will be awarded with BSc in Applied Accounting. This has a lot of value. It can be a value addition to your CV. Coming to the last level, that is the professional level, wherein you have to appear for 4 papers. The first 2 papers, Strategic Business Leadership and Strategic Business Reporting, they are compulsory papers. Remaining 2 papers, you can make a choice of 2 subjects. That could be either FM, audit, performance management, or taxation. These exams are again conducted in 4 sessions: March, June, September, December. These are handwritten exams up till now. After you complete your 4 papers, you are awarded with a third certificate, which is called professional level certificate. To become a member, that is an ACC affiliate, there are 3 requirements. One, you have to complete all the papers. Second, you have to undergo a professional ethics module. And you have to take up 36 months of training. Now, this training can be taken at any point of time when you are studying after you complete your 13 papers. And if you are already having a relevant job experience, even that can be counted. If you have pursued your articleship in any other course, it will be counted here as well. Coming to flexibility, one of the best things about this courses is that it provides a lot of flexibility. A student can give one paper at a time to maximum 4 papers at a time. You can undergo your practical training at your convenience. The passing rates are really very motivating, and this career can be really rewarding not only in India but across the globe. Exemptions means that this is absolutely subjective. Exemption means you need not appear for that paper at that level, but you have to pay a bare minimum exemption fees. So depending upon your existing qualification, the papers are exempted. Those papers you need not give. Remaining papers you can appear and claim the certifications. If you are a CA student, subject-wise exemptions can also be claimed. Coming to investment, this we spoke. Your investment comprises of 3 classification. One you pay to the institute, one you pay as your coaching, and one you pay for your study material. To the institute, you pay 4 types of fees. One is one-time registration, but if you register us as your coaching partner, we will bear the registration fees on your behalf. Exam fees will be paid depending upon the number of papers you are appearing for. Professional ethics module has to be paid after you complete your 13 papers, and annual subscription has to be paid every year. These are the exam fees. Of course, if you are appearing for one paper, you will have to pay only exam fee for that paper. All right. And coming to us, we are approved learning partner. We provide coaching. We have the best facilities, faculty, study material. We have focused approach. We provide the highest number of coaching hours. So without disturbing your existing commitment, you can pursue this degree. And these are the contact details. Okay. Yes. We welcome all the questions, and we will answer all your queries. So you can unmute yourself or you can write to us in the chat box. We are ready to take up any questions from you. Yes. You can please feel free to ask any questions in case you haven't understood something or you want clarity over something. Yes. So may I know your point of view about this course? Does this interest you? Do you feel that you can pursue this as a career choice? May I have feedbacks from you? What do you feel about it? Please interact. You can unmute yourself. Anyone who's interested to join us? Yes, Kunal, so your question is, under which industry or employer we need to undergo practical training of 36 months? Nu, can you answer this?
Yes, please. Thank you. Now, this practical training can a student can undergo while they are taking ACCA or even after completing ACCA qualification. This can be, as my colleague Sharik has also written there, that you can work in any industry provided you are under a accounting or a finance role. So, for example, if you are say an audit assistant in one of these, and by the time the next question also come, will the institute take any responsibility of placing us? Yes. So if you look at, so there are two portals which I would suggest that you go: jobs.accaglobal.com and LinkedIn Jobs. You will find a lot of jobs there, and these jobs will require AC students who have completed all the 13 papers of ACCA. In fact, in a moment of time, we do have an opening with one of the very large shipping companies in India, we Group. So they are recruiting ACCA students. So as a student, when you are going to them and working under them, those are also counted as a practical experience of 36 months. But nonetheless, I mean, the suggestion would be take it slow by slow, complete your qualification with Eminent, and then I'm sure the institute Eminent will take a responsibility along with us ACCA to have you placed in one of these organizations in order to undergo your practical training of 36 months to gain an in order to gain an ACCA membership. I hope that answers your question, Kunal and Glory.
Yeah, so more questions coming from you. Please, we welcome all the questions. Will the institute take up responsibility of us in undergoing the practical training, or is it that we need to search for it? No, could you please answer?
So I was explaining the same thing that we have a team dedicated we have a dedicated team which interacts with employers. So as Vidhi mentioned in her slide that there are about more than 7,000 employers that we work with.
Yeah,
In fact, it is more than 7,000. These are approved employers globally that we work with.
yeah,
But with all of these employers, we have a separate team that is constantly, working with our employer partners in order to come up with new job openings, new posting, and new support for our students in order to undergo a training, uh, in order to undergo, I mean, their people taking up ACCA qualifications, so on and so forth. So this is one of the important criteria or aspects of the employer relations that we have.
okay. So can I invite more questions. If you have any queries, you may please feel free to, feel absolutely you can ask any questions. Yeah.
And see other.
Which course has a wider scope in India, CA or ACCA? No, would you answer this?
Kunal, what do you think? Which programs has more scope in India? What do you think after an understanding of ACCA? Okay. See, I think both the programs are equivalent. ACCA is more global, CA is more. In fact, the Indian Chartered Accountancy is now adopted IFRS. Now, most of the accounts are held on the IFRS based systems, whereas ACCA, we introduced IFRS way back in 1996, approximately 2 decades ago. So that's one. Secondly, organizations like, for instance, I'll give you an instance. It came to a surprise to us also that Reserve Bank of India posting an opening for a chartered accountant or ACCA. I mean, you could be a chartered accountant or you could be an ACCA and still apply to the same job. So, I mean, if you ask about a wider scope in India, I think both stands equal that way. And with ACCA and the associations which we have created, like a CAANZ, is Chartered Accountants of Australia and New Zealand, and chartered accountants of a lot of other countries, will help you gain access to those countries. So, for example, tomorrow you wish to probably shift to some country somewhere in Europe or somewhere in Australia, New Zealand, so on and so forth, with the 179 country presence that Vidhi ma'am was talking about. uh, you will be having access to those countries wherein I'm not sure about the Indian Chartered Accounting qualification will allow you to do that.
Yes. Through which course we can earn good reputation and money? It's answered already. So both are equivalent. But if I have to make a choice, I myself as a chartered accountant, I feel that ACCA and CA both are equal in terms of reputation and earning opportunities. But choosing ACCA would be beneficial in terms of the flexibility it offers, and it has a global recognition. So making a choice in CA or ACCA, both are equally good. But if you want flexibility where you can't take that amount of pressure, I think ACCA can be an option.
And also that if you look at the passing ratio of both of these qualification, as Vidhi ma'am did mention in one of the slides, that ACCA has a higher passing ratio. So if you compare both the qualification, like the Indian Chartered Accountancy, which is also a very respected qualification, and ACCA, Indian Chartered Accountancy wouldn't grant you so much of flexibility. One, as in you have to take paper group wise, and the second aspect is the passing ratio. The Indian Chartered Accountancy, the reason it is in so much of demand maybe in India is because of the passing ratio, because we don't have so much of Indian Chartered Accountants. The moment you start having, you need to maybe probably enhance your reach, etc. Whereas in ACCA, you do have a flexibility and you can pass it easily. I wouldn't say that when you mean that it is easy, the qualification is not very easy. I mean, you cannot think that you will study tonight, or maybe you will study for 2 days and you can clear the qualification. No, it will not be that. You will have to undergo proper training through Eminent. So again, I mean, more reputation and money both, but yeah, ACCA will give you a more global, holistic picture, and chances of clearing ACCA or becoming an ACCA member, coming into that league with the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants, will be more likely than an Indian Chartered Accountant.
Okay. So can I, more questions? Anybody wants to ask anything you want to know, or you can just feel free to question us.
And you can always connect with Eminent or Vidhi ma'am online. The details are given on the website. You can always connect with them whenever you wish to, and I'm sure they'll be very happy to answer that.
Okay, guys, I've shared a link in the chat column wherein I've shared a payment link. In case you want to join us, you can enroll us by making a payment of 5,000 and avail a discount of 20,000. I'll give you some best reasons why you can trust us to pursue your career wherever you are, in any part of the country you are. We will conduct online sessions wherein the student will have an interaction with the faculty. If you have any doubts, after the session, we will book a separate slot for you where we will resolve your doubts. Not only that, once you join us, you can be with us, you can take up n number of classes with us till you complete that paper. Not only that, we will also help you completely from end to end. Guidance will be provided to you with respect to how you can pursue the career. Job assistance. We provide highest number of coaching hours across India. Your faculties are excellent and they are expert in their field. So these are the few reasons which I would suggest you. You can trust us, join us. And if you want to know something in person, the contact details I have shared, you can call us. We will contact you, will communicate you. If you want any demo lectures, you can share your email IDs. We will send the link of the demo lectures to you. So you can share your email IDs. Based on the demo lectures also, you can decide whether you're comfortable with our coaching patterns and how it is. So can I have your email IDs? Can you share your email IDs? Oh, great. So definitely, yes, Kunal. We will share all the details with you, and if you can share your contact details in private, we can call you back. Yes, so we will, all the email IDs which are provided to us, we will definitely share the demo link with you. Great. Yes, you will get a call from us. If you share your number, you can share it privately. Our team will call you back, give you all the details, whatever you want to know. Okay, so that was a great session. Thank you all. Thank you, Nu. Thank you all the participants for sparing your 1 hour and giving it to us. I am sure and I hope that the session was really informative and helped you. Thank you so much.
Thank you everyone. Thank you, Vidhi.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I am here in case you want to have a conversation or anything. You want to know something. Okay, thank you so much.